is a cool effect, but you can't really see it. So let's color to be transparent. So you can make it go all, just click on style, and we can scroll down and we can change the background color. So maybe I want the background color to be transparent. So you can make it go all the way down to transparent, and that will make the button see-through, which is a cool effect, but you can't really see it. So let's add a border to it. So under border type, we can choose the drop down. We can go to solid and add in a width. I'm just going to put 2, so it's 2 pixels wide, and now we can see that see-through button, which is really awesome. All right, and now maybe we want to change the Love What You Do font. So all we have to do is click on it and go to style, and under typography, make sure that that is checked on. And for size, we can increase it or decrease it. I'm going to increase it to 94. And for family, that's the font family, I'm going to make it permanent marker just like the logo. So it gives a cool little effect. It looks like it's written over the video playing, which is cool. All right, for line height, I'm going to change that to 1. And that's how tall the line is. And for letter spacing, I'm going to space it out a little bit more at 0.7 so that the letters have a little room to breathe. And now you see how it goes on 2 lines. I don't want that to happen, and that's because the content width is too small. So I'm going to show you how to make it bigger. All you have to do is click on this whole section. So this is the edit section button right here. And if we click on it, you can make your content width 1,000, and it will allow the words not to be on 2 different lines. All right, what we want to do next is maybe add some space to the top and bottom. You see how it's kind of scrunched? It's kind of not very big, this section here. One of the coolest things that you could do in Elementor is add spacing and padding to the top and bottom of the entire section. So to do that, click on Advanced. And under padding, we could change this to 240, so it gives a lot of space on the top, and 100, so it gives some space on the bottom. And that looks really awesome. And some more amateur websites, they don't really adjust the spacing correctly. And I think adding a lot of space, giving space to things, is really one way of making your website look a lot more professional. All right, that looks pretty good. We can also go back to style, and this is the entire section style. And if we want, we can change this link, because maybe we don't want it to be this video. We want to choose the video that we want to be on this background, so we can change that there. But first, let's go to background overlay, and let's make it not purple, because maybe we don't want it to be purple. So we can just click on it and press clear, and that'll get rid of the purple, and go to opacity and make it 0, so it's all the way transparent. And what you're seeing here is a black and white video, so we can't change the video from being black and white. We can't make it color, because that's just the way the video is. So we're going to actually swap out the entire video. So to do that, click on background, and up here where it says background type, you have 3 different types. One's the classic background, one is a gradient background, so it goes from one color to another, and the third one is the video background. So right now we're already on the video background, so we're just going to keep it as that, and we're going to go search for a video. So we can just open up a new tab and go to youtube.com, and let's search for a video. I'm just going to type in GoPro Hero 6, that's the newest GoPro, and just click on the first video, and that looks pretty awesome. So all you have to do is copy this URL right here. So just right click and copy, or Command C on a Mac, Control C on a PC, and we can paste it in right here. Now that will load any YouTube video right into your website, which is really sweet. If you have a video that you want to use, like you have some footage of the beach or the mountains or a view or whatever, then I recommend uploading it to YouTube first. Anyone can get a free account on YouTube, and then just copying the URL and putting it in here just like this. And I recommend that because YouTube compresses the video for you, and it does all these complex things that make it really good to stream online. And here is our video now. And that looks really sweet. All right, this is turning out great. So let's go down to the next section, and that looks pretty good. Of course, we could change any of the text or any of the buttons or anything that we want. Let's go down to this next section. We can change this quote, and this one looks pretty good too. And this hello section also looks great. Let's change this section down here. So let's click on the text. Instead of saying writing made simple, let's say WordPress made simple. I hope this is simple for you guys. If it is simple, please remember to comment, rate, and subscribe. Thank you. And let's scroll down some more, and let's get rid of this image right here. We don't need it. And let's actually add a button to the bottom section, but let's not create a new button. Let's just duplicate the button on top. So scroll up, go to the pencil icon and hover over it, then click on the duplicate button and click, hold, and drag. And you sort of have to wiggle it a little bit. It's a little weird, but just like wiggle it down and drag in the button and let it go. Alright, that's looking pretty sweet. Let's add something else by clicking on this box up here and dragging in the spacer and just increasing the space. Let's do 100. If I can get it, I'll just type it in here, 100. So 100 pixels of space at the bottom. That looks really nice. And our website is looking all done. I am very happy with it. That's looking really cool. We did it in almost no time. Let's see what it looks like on the mobile version. So if we click this button over here and click on mobile, we can see that it still looks pretty good, but the join the next tour button is kind of squished. So let's go back to the desktop version and let's make sure we save that first. And let's exit out of there and view our page. And we noticed that on Elementor, when we looked at the mobile version, the video still worked, but actually, if we make our page smaller, we're going to see that that video actually disappears because videos don't really play in the background like on your phone. So on a really small screen, the videos will stop playing. It just doesn't work. It's not the same technology really. So it doesn't work well on your phone just playing a video in the background. And the button again is sort of messed up. So let's fix those things. So we can exit out of there. And the first thing that we want to do is fix the issue where the video is not playing like on your phone because it just won't play in the background on your phone. So to do that, click on the top section and under Style, under Background Fallback, click the button to add an image and click on whatever image that you want, and I'll show you how to get images later in just a second. So we're just going to click any image that we want and press open and insert media. Okay, so now we have this image that will work anytime the video doesn't load. So anytime the video is too slow or they're on a mobile device and the video is just not loading, anytime that happens, the image will show. So that's really cool. It's like a safety guard against bad things from happening. Alright, so we can save that and exit out of there and view our page. Now if we squish the page, we're going to see instead of being blank, it will show that image in the background, and that looks really cool. We still need to fix some things like this "Love What You Do" headline is too far up, so we need to add a little more space to the top, and the join the next tour button is on 2 lines. We only want it on 1 line. So let's go ahead and fix that. So let's go back to Elementor and go to the mobile view and click on the top section, then go to Advanced. And now we have all of these buttons. So we have these buttons for desktop, tablet, or mobile. Make sure the mobile button is clicked. And under padding, we are going to unlink the values, and that's so that each of the top, right, bottom, and left can be different. So we're going to add 100 to the top. And so that is only going to be on the mobile view. Only when that screen is that small, it's going to trigger that. All right, so let's save that, and let's go to our page and click refresh. And now let's see, when we squish the page, we can see that more space was added to the top. And that looks really great. All right, we can even add a little bit more. I'll just put 125, and that's going to look perfect. So the next thing that we need to do for our mobile website is to click on the button, join the next tour, then go to Style, and we can change the letter spacing, but make sure the mobile icon is highlighted, and we can mess with that. It still goes on the next line though, so we can scroll down a little bit, and under text padding, we can enter in 20, and that will make the padding a little bit less, so it works perfectly on the mobile website. Alright, that looks pretty good. Let's scroll down to the bottom and click on the bottom join the next tour button, and let's go to Style, and let's change the letter spacing to 0. And that seemed to work for that section, so let's just click on save and go to our website and press refresh. And now if we look at it, we can see that that headline is looking great and the button looks perfect. If we scroll down, the button looks perfect there also. So now our website is completely mobile friendly. Alright, so we can exit out of there and view our desktop page one more time to make sure everything is looking fantastic, which it is. And now we can go to the dashboard because we are done setting up our homepage. The next thing that we're going to do